Hello and welcome to Yasa TV. Welcome back to the channel. Big up to everyone that's in the building. Do you know what I'm saying? First and foremost, let me thank every single one of you that subscribed to the channel. Do you know what I'm saying? I gotta thank every single one of you for subscribing and welcome. You know what I'm saying? Like Joey says, welcome. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I thought we'll do a little. I mean, most of my streams are interactive anyway. We'll do a more like interactive stream. We kind of do a bit more. I don't know. Listen. We can play games. We can do Q&As. You can ask me questions. I'll go about how I started my YouTube channel, why I started my YouTube channel, all that kind of stuff, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, for some ego-eyed people, they'll start saying, "Yo, you don't have super chats on and all that." Listen, that's to come. Yeah, because essentially, I think we have like 400 watch hours left, and then we have to apply for monetization. Will probably take like another 2 days, and then we'll be there. And then we have another 1,000 watch hours to get paid by ads. But that's to come in the future. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, this is my 1K trophy. You know what I'm saying? That's for hitting 1K. Well, to be honest, it's not. It's like a football thing. Do you get me? It's a football medal that we got. But I thought the best thing to do was just to come and talk to you lot and come and chat to you lot. This thing's annoying anyway. Hey, hey, you see that this question is the funniest question because I'll explain it to you. Like, obviously, I know about the whole YouTube stuff a little more than others, and some people know more than me. It's just one of those. It is what it is. But obviously, big up to M Karar for subscribing. Appreciated. My next YouTube goal. I think my next YouTube goal is probably 10K, but we'll do it step by step. I want to see whether I can get to 10K by the end of the year. Do you know what I'm saying? I know it sounds mad, and in YouTube, like football YouTube space, that's usually a mad number. Because there's people that are so well known that haven't hit 10K. But it's one of those for me where, okay, we'll do the Rushmore. We'll do the footy Rushmore. Okay, we'll do the footy Rushmore. Can I start this? Okay, nah. Oh, toggle pin. Okay, yeah, I can actually start. That's sick. I will speak about this, but why is it not showing on my screen? Oh, okay. My bad. I will show this, yeah? But let me see. Yeah, so yeah, my YouTube goal is 10K by the end of the season. And then, ooh, that's actually mad. Like, look, even if I don't hit 10, I think for me, if I hit 5K, that's probably gonna be like, okay, cool. But I'm gonna aim high in it. That's like saying I aim to win the league, but like, I'm trying to challenge. Essentially, I'm trying to challenge. So if I don't win it, I'm not gonna be annoyed. And 5K is a big difference, and it's gonna depend on my work rate. But I think I've started the year pretty well compared to how I done throughout the year. So I know you may have done way more than me, and I think your growth as well was from. I think if I remember correctly, your growth was a lot from transfer windows, and that's how that's how I found out about you, and that's pretty sure way before I knew about you from. But it's not easy. It's not easy. Now let me get to the next question. Oh my days. To obviously, man said words. Here we go. I gained 500 subscribers. Aye, that's lit. This is what I'm saying though, and I will get into the whole football stuff. And I know that you obviously for a react, you'll understand this more than the usual viewer because you're actually doing the YouTube stuff, so you kind of get it a bit more. But I'll give you guys an idea. So let me see whether I can actually show you guys this. Because me, I personally don't care. Like, there's nothing. YouTube, where's my? Can I see my channel, please? All right. So I've done 241 videos. The thing that a lot of people don't know is that I actually probably done more on other people's channels than I done on my own. Yeah, this would probably be in 1,000 if I counted other people's channels, but that's also what got me here. Do you know what I'm saying? And I will also talk about the people that, do you know what I'm saying, that have helped me and that. So I will actually get into that. But yeah, so going into this question, so the usual YouTuber, yeah, and we'll put the football YouTuber aside. We'll put that to the side, yeah. Football YouTube is one of those weird ones where if you look at people's views, they don't actually get mad views. So like normal YouTubers will get, like, when I say normal YouTubers, it's like how to use an air fryer. That'll get you like 2 million views. Do you know what I'm saying? How to use an air fryer and some basic stuff will get you a lot of views because a lot of people will go and search that. And that's usually where the big money is made from YouTube. Yeah. I think another avenue would probably be like merch, all the other stuff. Like that's where people make most of their money, from other stuff, whether it's selling you courses or like that's where the big money's made. Like YouTube itself pays like 5p per file, like I think it's for $3, depending on how much your retention rate is, and that they give you like an RPM rate per 1,000, whatever it's called, yeah, and you get paid per 1,000 views, yeah. Now, if you look at a lot of people's, even the people that could go full time, I think if you're gonna go full time, you probably have to be between like 10 and like to like probably even 20k subscribers to go full time. Then you got the super chats, you got the memberships, but then all that YouTube takes a certain percentage from that. So if I check this now, yeah, will it tell me earn? Okay, so from memberships, yeah. Okay, so from memberships, you'll receive 70% of net revenue. Now, I've thought about this a lot, and I don't really have, how can I say this? I don't have a reason to have memberships because I don't see myself doing exclusive content, if that even makes sense. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't see myself, like, I feel like I want my content to be for all of you, like, innit? I don't want it, I don't want it to be for, you know what, you can have it because you pay extra and use it. Like, do you get what I'm saying? I feel like that's a bit, that I don't know about that. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. Even super chats, it's not even one of those for me where it was like, oh, super chats and da 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 da. I cared more about, I'm not gonna lie to you, I cared more about hitting 1k so I can support other smaller channels and channels or the other YouTubers that I know. Do you get me? That we can actually to grow the community together. And I cared more about actually growing a community than I did the whole, I want to make money from YouTube. Because like right now, I make zero, you know what I'm saying? So it's not really anything about money. I know everyone says, oh, I don't do it for money. If I could do this full time, that's amazing for me. Do you know what I'm saying? But to get to that level, it's a long road. Now, I have looked at a lot of YouTube videos before this, and before I even done YouTube, I used to know about this. The people that just start a channel and have a specific niche and do a madness in that niche, and they get millions of views every day, or like millions, or one of their video blows, and then like, they hit monetization, yeah, in like 3 days, a week. So they get monetized within like 3-4 days. Their things monetized. They keep moving. Or they do the crazy shorts with the little GTA video running in the back. The all AI videos. They're not really theirs. So like you can grow a YouTube channel like that. But if you're in a football niche, or what we do, it's all about you, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? You do something. People are here to watch me. And I'm not saying it in like a, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it in a, yo, I'm a celebrity, but I'm saying people come to watch here. They like the vibe. They like the other people that are in the chat. So they have like, it's a community. I think when I really think about that aspect, I realize that that's more important than the rest of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, full time is gonna, when I go full time, I'll announce it. You lot will know about that. If I ever go full time, well, as in if I do go full time, you guys will know about that. Do you know what I'm saying? In the meantime, we got the road to 20k. You know what I'm saying? Road to 20k. Because obviously Northside's my brethren, and I'll talk about him in a bit. But when he moved to Barca is when he went full time. Which is what, he just hit 20k when he hit Barca. So just before that, he was probably making just about enough money from YouTube to be able to go full time. So it's not easy. And at that point, it's one of those, but we'll see what happens in that. I'm not going to hold too much on that thing, but when it comes to that aspect, that's what it is. But if for any people that are interested, so membership, you make, let me put it on the screen. I might as well. I don't have anything to hide, lad. You know what I'm saying? And this could be how to be a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? This could be 2 in 1. So essentially, when you go to the earn section to see where you are in terms of can you make money or not, whatever it is on YouTube, this is how it works. Right, big up to Specs, my guy. Big up to Specs. I appreciate you, man. We're teaching the chat today for the people that are not YouTubers, that don't understand what's going on. But so essentially, you need to have 500 subscribers and then you need to upload 3 videos. But if you upload as much as we do, then that never matters. But then you have to hit one of these 2. So you have to have 3 million views on shorts in 90 days. Or 3,000 watch hours. So if one person watches a video for an hour, that's 1 watch hour, if that makes sense. So to give you an idea, you probably need like 3k in the chat for an hour to hit that in 1 video. Or like 1 live. But if you do videos, then it's different. But it is what it is. Now, this is just to hit one of these, which is what? To unlock membership, super chats, and shopping, which allows you to put your own shop on YouTube. If that ever comes about, we'll see what we do about that. But that's how it works, right? And then it tells you, I think even super chats, you keep 70%. Well, I keep 70%, and YouTube takes 30% of all the super chats. You know what I'm saying? Then, if you want to get paid off ads and ads on shorts, essentially, you have to have another 1,000 watch hours on top. So that was 3, and this is 4. And then here, so essentially, if I wanted this one, all I had to do is hit 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, I'd get memberships. Exactly. Then if you go to if you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours or 10 million views, you know what I'm saying, on shorts, you can hit it. That's another way to hit it. So yeah, I have like 400 watch hours or 300 watch hours, something like that. That's what I got left. So not bad. I know I've also not done a lot of, what's it called? I haven't actually done a lot on YouTube anyway. Like my YouTube stuff, I ain't done as much work as a lot of people that have similar subscribers to be or anything like that. But the work, that's how the work comes about. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how the work comes about. We are below United. But this is not the stream. You get me? I'm not here to talk about where we are at the table. You know what I'm saying? What you currently doing outside YouTube? Now I'm working, bro. I'm working. I have I'm trying to go to a different, like, I'm trying to move jobs now. I was just doing a normal job after I left uni. But hopefully we can sort that out. And then I might be able to kind of schedule my stuff a bit better. And you guys can get a bit more consistent content. I know I haven't been able to bring more consistent content. So we'll have to sort that one out. Yeah, I have an IT degree, computer science degree. Same thing, I think. Maresca had us on the same points. This league is rubbed. This guy, hey, listen, are you still blaming the manager, bro? He's gone, bro. It's not easy. It's not easy because it's about opinions and there's a lot of aspects to it. Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, talking on Pineapple Head, big up for the raid. He won as well. Do you know what I'm saying? He won as, hey, big up to, hey, listen, big up to my guy, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to my guy Northside, bro. I said when I get to 5K, I'm going to do a 50-hour stream. Brother, like, this guy does some mad streams. 50 hours is 2 days, bro. What are you going to do 2 days for? And then you can only do 11 hours 50 or something like that. Then what you would do, Reacts, yeah, is set up another stream, and which is what Master Blue's talking about. And then essentially what you do is you redirect to that stream and do another 11 hours 50 because he has a 12-hour stream cap. Anything past 12 hours doesn't process. So when people go back to that stream, they can't actually see everything hours later, which is what happened to Troops' thing, if anyone remembers. So it may not work, it may work, I don't know. Your intro music was about Cold Banger. Oh yeah, man, listen. Oh, I have to make sure that I sort that out when I get monetized because I don't know how it works. You know what I'm saying? Once you get monetized, you can get copyright striked for certain things. When you don't get monetized, I can play certain things that I didn't play before I got monetized. You know, the things I play for you, like, I might not be able to play it once you get monetized because you just start to get strikes, reference, and but you have to sort it out. You gotta put yourself first now if you want 10K. I understand that, and people have said that to me before, yeah, but I've always said, yeah, I've managed to get here while being cool with everyone else. And when I mean cool, I don't want to be cool with everyone. Like, it's not like something I want. Like, I have to be cool with everyone kind of thing. But I just feel like you have to show, you have to be kind, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Just if someone needs help, if you can help someone, people help you. And I've gotten help, and I'm gonna get into that as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I've gotten help. I've helped others. And I'm not saying it in that way where it's like, I helped other people. No, but I just feel like you extend your hand and help someone else and you get it back. Do you know what I'm saying? I've received it. And I can give you, like, I'm going to give you like some stories as well. But I just wanted to kind of go through the chat. Big up to Specs, you know. One of the few Donnies that actually made it on the channel. One of the big up to Specs, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to Specs every single time. Big up to African King. Shout out on the 1K. We need to do a proper stream, bro. Hey, listen, inshallah. Big up to you, bro. And hey, listen, we will do a stream. I will put on it because I have this show called the Blue Brother Show. I need to be more active. You know what I'm saying? I need to start bringing on Chelsea fans and that. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that for you, lot, man. 100%. Inshallah, I'll be back. I'll pattern that for you, lot. Do you know what I'm saying? Congrats on 1K. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. Endurance. Hey, I don't know if that's your business name or, but big up to you. Obviously, I've seen you in the chat as well. Big up to you. Big up to Connor, you know. I listen, always tagging me in his photos, bro. You know, so he made me laugh. That he's mad. You getting paid soon now? Well, I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know about getting paid. People just think you turn it on. So the way it works is you hit the things that you're supposed to hit. You apply for monetize. You apply to be a YouTube partner. You have to create an account with Google Ads, which I already had for other things before. And then once that's enabled, you have that. But then because you need 4,000 watch hours, I'd probably only get paid from like super chats and that. But listen, and I want to tell you a lot from now. I don't expect anyone to send me super chats because you already know I always read I try to read everyone's chats. Unless we get a Northside raid or someone's raided, then the chat goes crazy, innit? But I read everyone's chats. So I don't expect anyone to send money, or I don't expect everyone to send me money and all that. Like, it's calm. Do you know what I'm saying? If you want to donate and that, we appreciate it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I will talk about other stuff that I want to do on the channel as well. So if you keep tuned in, like in this stream, I will let you guys know. I just wanted to big everyone up from the chat as well. Now, you don't get paid for all the stuff you've done in the past. I think they pay you from when you monetize. So they're not going to pay you for all the stuff in the past. That's the crazy thing, you know. Everyone always says that to me as well. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big up to you, Jimbo. Northside. Please tell me, did Northside go mad? Because obviously Barca won, innit? 50 hours. I'm telling you, bro. There's people that Footy reacts. Who else was in the chat earlier that I seen? African King Academy, bro. He's a smaller channel than mine. He does so much work, bro. Every time I look on my phone, he's live. I'm thinking, bro. Yeah, me, mashallah, bro. Hopefully you don't become like the Chelsea version of Northside. Hey, listen, respect my brother. You know what I'm saying? Respect my brother. But see, Master Blue, I'm assuming, yeah, Master Blue found out about African King because he was watching my streams and I was doing indirects to African King. But now, when he's live on Sundays, we're gonna do the direct rates. No more indirect rates. Yeah. That's it. Big up to Natalie. Big up to you. 50 hours. Yeah, that's true. Troop stream, you have to be there to know. Yeah, I watched. You know what's mad about the Troop stream? I watched it from. It started, and then I think when it got to like 11 p.m., I watched it all throughout work. I had my earphones in. You get me? I'm walking around, just going around, chilling. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing my thing, but yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I watched most of it, fell asleep, watched the rest, fell asleep again, watched the rest. But I missed some parts. So I missed the White Yardie stuff and that. I saw most of the Lee stuff, but big up to Chelsea South. If you're Chelsea South from like YouTube, from TikTok, then I've seen your thing on TikTok before. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. Big up to you. If you're not, big up to you anyway. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of competition in this space. Yeah, there is. There's a lot of competition. Before you hit 1,000 subscribers, your video doesn't get pushed out by YouTube as much because they want to see whether they can trust your content, whether people actually like it. Do you know what I mean? And then what else happens? And then there's a lot of people that just do their thing, innit? The bigger channels will get most of the views, which is why you always hear the smaller content creators say, well, I'm waiting to see when this guy's not live, Saeed's not live, this guy's not live, so I can squeeze my little stream in between that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it can work. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to come here and say it doesn't work. It can work, but everyone that knows me here knows, bro. If your notifications are not on and I start the stream, you miss my stream because I do it when I actually have time, or if I schedule it, I do it when I scheduled it. Do you get what I'm saying? I pushed this back because I had something to do and I was watching the Barca game and I assumed everyone else would be watching the Barca game. So I didn't want to really take you guys out of that. But I think, yeah, I always said you just, bro, start your channel, bro. What you give is what you get. Exactly. And I think so far it worked for me. Do you know, I've met some amazing people. Do you know what I'm saying? Some of my friends now, you know what I'm saying, through YouTube. And I got the amazing chat, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't really have streams now where it's boring, which is mad. But I've been lucky enough to never really have streams. Like I had a couple of streams, watch alongs that I did where I essentially had like one person there and he was an incognito viewer. You know what I'm saying? So he was just there watching me but not talking. But in terms of like, in general, like I've always had people in the chat watching. And that's something I'll always be grateful for. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's just one of those things where everyone's journey is a bit different. And the reason I said you always have to be grateful, because bro, I go through YouTube sometimes, go through the live section, no one's live, and then I just see one guy playing games on his own. You know, so I'm thinking, raw, like that's difficult. But when you're playing games, you're playing a game anyway, so it kind of gets you out. But if you do things like we do, where we talk to the chat and we actually do that kind of stuff, yeah, you can't have people. You can't talk if no one's there. It's harder. It's way harder. You're just talking. So you might as well do videos. This is why a lot of other people do videos, because if you don't have people in the chat, it can't be interactive and you can't bounce off the chat. That's always the thing, innit? So, hey, big up to Flawless, you know. You know what I'm saying, my brother? Hey, that was loud. Big up to Flawless, bro. Actually, yeah, I met Flawless as well. Big up to Flawless, bro. Question about how Chelsea play in the game on Wednesday. I'll pin it, yeah. We'll talk about it later. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing your thing. Like, I appreciate that, man. Big up to Deontay. I met you recently on Michael's channel. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry, bro. When I do it, I'll let you guys know. When it's like sorted, I'll let you guys know. Yeah. I know. But I recognize your name. My friend Ravs always talks about how good your streams are. Yeah, big up to Ravi, man. Janam's always giving us free promo, man. I appreciate that. My guy Ravi. But yeah, appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoy it, man. I do my streams because I love working hard in life for things, if you get me. We got to do a show. I listen, man. Yeah, 100%. I need to just sort it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy, but we need to sort it. Big up to Rasta Stocks as well. Big up to you, my brother. Congrats on the 1K. Oh, you almost caught me, you know. I can't lie, you almost caught me. But guess what? I'm quicker than you.
Hey, pick up the Chelsea.
You know what I'm saying? I'm quicker than you lot, bro. You can't catch me out. You can't catch me out. Either way, no for foolish and check the man's wild thumbnail. I heard something about the thumbnail, but I ain't watched it. Oh, what did he do? That means he's done Lee dirty, you know. Let me see, north side. Oh, yo, nah. We're searching for this, blood. I have to show you, man. For the people that obviously come from YouTube, from Northside Stream, already seen it. But if you haven't, Northside LDN. Hey, look at this. Hey, look, that's the one. Lee and Dave in the mud. What's the meme from? Hey, man, what's that meme from, bro? You want some? I'll give it ya. Is that the one? Is that what in it? Oh, you want some? I'll give it ya. It has to be that one. It had to be that one. Yeah, it has to be, but that doesn't. Brother. Yeah, that's funny. You know what I'm saying? That's actually funny. Northside, bro. Elite. 50-hour stream. First content creator to do it. 40 content creator. Yeah. No more links raid. Yeah, no more. You introduced me to King, proper streamer. Now, this is what I want to do. Do you get me? I think a lot of people deserve that, bro. They work hard. They just don't get the recognition. I've been lucky enough to have been in the right place at the right time, certain times. And I'll show you, man, this, bro. It's mad how things work in life, innit? So, it is lit. Yeah, that's what I do. If you're here, you're here. If you haven't seen it, you haven't seen it. Big up to Flawless, bro, every time. I don't know. I don't know about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some people also think that when you go on a big channel, it automatically adds to your subscribers. It doesn't really, that's not how it works. Because if I talk about all the big channels I've been on, I should be on X amount of subscribers. It doesn't really work like that. People know who you are, but unless they come across your channel or people's redirected them to you, you don't always really, people don't really, bro, I remember, I done a stream before, yeah, and no free redirected to me. Some of you might remember this, yeah. And I had people in the chat that I recognized their name from Northside's chat that saw my stream and said, yo, you have a YouTube channel. And I was looking at them thinking, wait, what? How many times did North put my link in the title? What do you mean you don't know I have a channel? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it didn't make sense. But then I realized not everyone subscribes, which happens, which is why you always hear people say subscribe. It's because some people, if you don't tell you to subscribe, you're not going to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But big up to Flawless every single time, man. You know what I'm saying? I think I've been on Flawless's channel when I done a call-in. Yeah, we done the call-in show. Yeah. I'm gonna have to try and get on that. I'm gonna have to go there again. Do you know what I'm saying? Go say welcome to Flawless, bro. Are you and Spike Lee related? Hey. He got David's Cosamito and Gunna as Nitty. Yeah, that's great. Big up to you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to you. Appreciate that, man. Dave cooked. Yeah. I almost caught you. Yeah, you tried to get me. Oh, you got no fans. That's it. You got no fans? Yeah, that was lit. Big up to Lion Point, bro. Yeah, 100%. Where's Jun? I don't know, bro. He made a thing of me earlier. He made actually, he also made one of Joey. Anyone that was in my stream earlier, the one I done at like 1 o'clock, he done one of Joey. For the people that ain't got Twitter, I'll put it up just because people that know, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? June, before. That's it. Let me change to. Can you guys see it now? That's it. Yeah, look. Hearing Bruno Fernandes. I'm not reading that, bro. It's nearing a move to Chelsea FC after conversation with Liam Yasanwa. Talks at initial stages. Player not happy with Amarim Sakin and interested in Blue Cop project. Wobsport, welcome to the catalog. And then he made this one like straight after he streamed, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Straight after. But yeah, that's Jun, bro. Like Jun in the heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? That's Jun. Don't make Jun. Okay, don't remind him. But I need him to make. Oh, Master Blue. I'm gonna talk to Jun. Yeah, I need him to make one. I need him to do the Birdman one on Don C. I'm sorting. I don't care, bro. I don't care. And if we beat Arsenal, I'll probably put it on my thumbnail as well. Bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Northside was on top form. He roasted led Dave. He looking to celebrate tonight, going as a Rafinha lookalike. June hasn't got me since the shades. You know what's mad? He's forgotten about you. But he managed to find a way of doing that to you without the shades. Remember, them times you were wearing shades and he done you. I told him to do that. Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. June was going to put Joey on Mount. And you sorted that out. You actually patterned. I never thought of it like that. But getting into it, let me get into the first bit. Yeah. Why did I do YouTube? Now, obviously, some of you know I have a computer background. I used to play games, even in COVID. If I should have done it in COVID, to be fair. Should have done it in COVID. But at that time, I didn't really know anyone from the scene. So, like, the only people that I knew, and I'm actually going to go back to React's question about the Rushmore thing and Ravi later as well, yeah. I went from, how can I say this, yeah? I went from just watching Lee, Lewis. Obviously, Lee was AFTV. I was lucky where I watched AFTV early on. Do you know what I'm saying? I watched AFTV early on. I saw Troops. I'm not gonna talk about you know who I'm not talking about him. Do you know what I'm saying? Lee, I saw. Do you get me? Lee Judges was there. Do you know what I'm saying? They even had that Heavy D, and I think I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, he passed. You had Ty. Do you get me? You had Claude. Like, bro, the names go on in it. I remember watching all of them. Yeah. Nah, not him. I don't talk about him anyway. I've never watched any of his content. I've only seen clips. You know, I've only seen clips. I don't watch his stuff, bro, because he's on a different planet. Do you know what I'm saying? But in general, bro, they're only gonna be lit if we win, bro. If we lose, I'm just gonna get cooked every time, like I always do. But sorry if you're watching Joey and I offended you. No, I'm not gonna. But yeah, so I've watched Troops go to America from the beginning. I remember he cried on his watch when he on AFTV when he said goodbye, and I remember that. And you know what's mad? I watched Troops, Expressions, Lewis. Do you know what I'm saying? From early. Some of the names are not. I'm just not gonna come up. Like when you do this, I should have wrote everything down, because in reality, I'm not gonna remember that. Yeah, but when he left AFTV, because remember what they used to do is everyone that watched at the time knew that they used to go to the preseason games, innit? So him, Robbie, and everyone else used to go to the preseason games and go around and travel. We watch the team. That's when the whole About My Blood Color Yank thing came out, where that was preseason, innit? And I remember watching once, and he was like, they went to America. The whole thing got locked up because people went to see the people from AFTV and all that, and then he was like, I'm going to Barstool, innit? Because he knew people from Barstool. I didn't even know what that was at the time. But then when he came back later, he ended up whatever, Presidente, whatever that Donny's name is. He ended up signing for Barstool. So he came back, he was saying, yo, I'm leaving AFTV, whatever, yeah? So whatever happens, he went there. I watched all the content them times. I think I was in uni. That time. So I watched all the content. So I grew up watching people's content like that, innit? Lee, I kind of didn't really watch after he left AFTV. I watched him a bit on his own channel, and then I caught up later on. Do you know what I'm saying? A little bit later again. Like, I didn't watch all of his stuff in his previous channel that he had before the Gunna Bang stuff. I watched a little bit. I barely remember them. Do you know what I'm saying? But from there on, I used to watch a lot of Lewis's stuff. Like, I used to watch a lot of Lewis's stuff. And then, yeah, I think obviously Troops came back, whatever. But then on YouTube is a thing where I think I got mudded on his channel when he started doing, because remember back again, he used to do it face to face with Goonie and that. Even seeing Goonie in the chat. No, Goonie messaged me the other day when I hit 1K on Twitter. And he was like, yo, whatever, cool. We need to do something. And I'm like, brother, how do you know who I am? Like, you know what's mad as well about Goonie? I messaged Goonie on Instagram back in the day when he left back again. So everyone that remembers when he left back, like he disappeared from back again for a while, yeah. I remember seeing his story on my Instagram and I was like, bro, why are you not on back again, whatever, yeah? And he was like, whatever, I'm taking time off, whatever it is, yeah? Because remember, he was the Chelsea representative, bro. I was like, it's dark, bro. We ain't got a Goonie, no Goonie. And obviously he was there when we won the Champions League. That's when Troops said London's blue and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, big up to you, man. Appreciate that. And yeah, man. But when it comes to, so obviously I was mudded on my personal. This is the thing. A lot of you actually know me from my personal channel. I think it was Yasser CFC. That was my actual personal channel. In 2024, in October. So at that point, it was the Liverpool-Chelsea game. Yeah, so it was the Liverpool-Chelsea game at Anfield when Slot was there. So what happened was, that season before is when Poch was there. Oh, I suffered, bro. Because remember, what was happening, it was a lot of arguing about what the manager was doing wrong and what was happening in terms of all the other stuff, innit? Everyone that, especially Chelsea fans, would know, innit? The whole Chelsea stuff was mad. Big up to Quez Ali, man. Love, appreciate that. And I think, when I really think about all that stuff, yeah, I was on Twitter, socials, and I was just realizing that there's just a lot of people that just didn't know ball, that I just wanted to have an opinion, but they were waffling. So like, when a player doesn't perform because of other issues, or he doesn't look good, or whatever the reason is, a lot of people aren't willing to be honest, or don't even sometimes have the knowledge to say, yo, I can see there's a player there, but these are the things that are going wrong. They can't really break it down because they didn't really play football. Does that make sense? Whereas there's some people, so like essentially they were like, once it's GA, it was only 6, yeah, he's rubbish. Now, today, Lamine Yamal didn't get GA. Well, he probably did, but he didn't score anything. He didn't score goals, for example, yeah. But he still performed well, and the team won. It's all about what you provide to the team. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think when I thought of it like that, at the time, yeah, we had the Mudryk problem and we had some other stuff. But what I was looking at with the manager, yeah, is like, I can't see a style of play. It's man-to-man marking. You're expecting certain players, especially the younger players, they're not getting coached. All you're doing is saying, give him the ball and let him do what he wants. But then the fullback doesn't know whether he's overlapping or should he go short. Like, sometimes you need a little bit, like, a bit of tactics and also a bit of freedom in it. I think with Poch, it was too much freedom, no tactics. Essentially man-to-man press. Caicedo in the midfield. And my thing was, yo, we have too many young players. We need someone to coach them. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think that's when I was like, this manager's not going to take us levels. We play well in certain games and then we just look rubbish in other games. It's not really sustainable in the long run. And he was lying and all this man-to-man pressing. He was getting players injured, bringing them back and all that kind of stuff. It just weren't going to work. And then in my head, it was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm in a situation where I just need to, whatever, like, I can't be doing this. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't be doing this, always watching when everything's boring. Do you know what I'm saying? So what I did was, when I started, because you guys know about this, especially the viewers, yeah. When you watch YouTube content and you get you know how you get frustrated because you feel like people are just doing agendas. It's not. That's what I had at the time. But I used to watch more Arsenal content than Chelsea content because Chelsea content was just, brother, I couldn't watch it and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? When Arsenal fans argue, it's fun because I'm not involved. When Chelsea fans argue, it just reminds me of all the problems that we have at our club. And I wasn't avoiding it, but I'm used to watching AFTV. You see the meltdowns, you know what I'm saying? You laugh. I can't laugh at my own club's meltdowns. You know what I'm saying? You can't laugh. So at the time, I used to watch Rants and Bants as well. That's people that I watched. That were Rants. I watched him from earlier as well, yeah. The Twanzebe stuff that was on Twitch, and then he moved to YouTube, back to YouTube again. I think him moving back to YouTube was lit for me because I never really used to go on Twitch as much. You know what I'm saying? I only used to watch him on Twitch. You know what I mean? So that's how I found out about Saeed. And so I had some people that knew me in the chat with my personal name from a long time ago. But then what happened is when I went to YouTube is when I switched. Like, I added another channel to my YouTube channel on the same account and I ran it as Yasser TV. Now, who I'm going to talk about today, yeah, is I found out about Northside. Anyone that watches Rans remembers when the whole Jada Pinkett stuff was going on with her writing the letter to Tupac. That's roughly around the time Northside used to be on that channel. So I found out about him through that. and they done a watch along. Lee and him done a watch along before, and I've seen some of a clip of him, yeah. And then I used to watch his, and then he was like, subscribe. I just subscribed. He was funny. He used to lose his head. He speak Portuguese. I was like, I ain't never seen this before. And obviously, when Rand tells us to subscribe, whatever, I was like, yeah, cool. Let me just support the guy. He's on his way to X, Y, and Z. We subscribe. So I've actually gone and subscribed to his channel. I think months in, I've seen his video with, who was on his channel? I think it was either Hooks. That's how I found out about Hooks. And also, who did I see on that channel? Fuad. Big up to Prince Fuad. Anyone that knows Fuad on the North channel, who comes once in a while, the Emily Duddy with the press conference background, yeah? He's on that. So, I used to watch that. They used to argue, whatever. I used to watch that. It was funny. And then Northside used to do the shows where he used to drop the links in the chat. So I used to watch it. Normal, just watch it. I started my channel. I think, no, that was the first time I ever been on a stream. That's when Jadon Sancho had his debut against Bournemouth. Do you remember he came off the bench, second half, cooked? And then he's the one that gave that assist to Nkunku when he scored that goal at Bournemouth, yeah? So that 24-25 season, that's the season. After that, I done a match reaction. I got it clipped. I'll show you, man, in a bit. That's there. You have... So that's what I done there. That's the first time I ever been on camera. Now, at that time as well, I used to watch Hussam. Hussam was... I watched some of his other stuff, but then he started the stream. He started the Al Ahwa show, which... I can't believe I'm a part of that show. It's mad. But I watched that show, yeah. It was him, Judge Mo, Staffy, big up to him as well, big up to all of them. And there was one brother on there, then it kind of switched. And then at some point it was sad. Ziad was there, do you know what I'm saying? RSM was there before me. So like over time, some of the panelists have moved on and whatever, right? But I watched that from first episode because that essentially is an Arab version of it's the Arab version of the barbershop. Like, you know how Americans have the barbershop and everyone sits around. The movies used to be as well, the whole barbershop stuff here. In Arab culture is more the coffee shops. Because remember, we don't go to pubs because we don't drink and all that. So everyone sits in a coffee shop. And in like other places like England and that, you'd have like the, what do you call them? The internet cafes. The internet cafes, Somalis used to set them up so they can have coffee. You can have computers and that if you need to. And the TVs were there and you watch the Prem games. Do you know what I'm saying? So from there on, I remember, I think, Osam, whatever, we used to talk in the chat, whatever. And I think from there I've gone on like 1 or 2 halftime shows because he does the halftime shows. So I've been on the halftime show. After that, what happened after? Then I said, yo, I started my channel. I also have to big up someone else, big up to Hooks. Because when Hooks found out I started my channel, he was telling people in the chat to subscribe. You get me? Hussam shared the link, they subscribed. That's where I got my subscribers. Big up to Godfrey, Soraida as well. She used to be here when I was struggling, bro, with the Sanchez mistakes, bro. Yeah? She was there. LFC Aaron. Do you know what I'm saying? Those people were there from early. Do you know what I mean? Those are like the first few subscribers that were in the chat when I was suffering, doing watch-alongs, bro. Soraida. She's a Liverpool fan as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Not the Chelsea one, not the Chelsea one. But I think after that, what happened after that? I'm trying to think. Yeah, Hooks helped me get to 100 subscribers. At that point, when I got close to 100, he was like, "Nan, you have to get him to 100." He helped me get to 100. This is why I'm able to, like, what's it called? Separate the content creators from what club they support, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's the weird one. Now, go to like a Northside channel. I started to go there more often because it was an easy way to get used to being in front of a camera. And I told him, bro, this being on his channel actually helped. And I've actually met a lot of other people through that. I've met Gianni, the Napoli fan. I've met Deji there. Do you know what I'm saying? I've met Hooks there. I've met Tony there, the Arsenal fan. Do you know, like, I've met so many other fans, whether it's from Chelsea, whether it's from rival fans. Zay, I met through that. Actually, no, I knew about Zay through Husam's channel. Do you get what I'm saying? And my first stream, Liam was on it, the Bayern fan. So being on that actually helped me, not just to be more confident in front of a camera. Because remember, I've never had issues speaking in public or being outside in front of everyone. I've never had issues. Like, what I used to do, yeah, if we had coursework at uni, we all separate our work. I used to tell everyone, you lot can do the work. Just tell me what the whole stuff is. I'll find a way of presenting it. And I used to always nail the presentations because I never used to care not being in front of the class. Do you know what I'm saying? I never had issues with that. No, there's a girl called Suraida. I think she's from Malaysia. Jamie, she's a Liverpool fan. He used to watch with Sam. She used to always be in the chat here. You guys haven't seen it because she got their time difference is mad. So she doesn't always come in the chat as much anymore. But big up to her every time though. She supported the channel a lot. What else? Yeah, so I was on that channel. North treated me like, essentially, even if I show you guys the videos, yeah, I'll show you a video because I clipped that bit for whatever reason. I tried to do I wanted to save my first stream just in case I can't find it anymore. Just in case Northside gets himself cancelled, yeah. My clip's still there, you know what I mean? But I would not, because I wanted to send it to Northside, so I just clipped it up at the time, yeah. And I think if you saw the way Northside spoke to me and I was speaking to him, it's almost like we were friends before. It wasn't like this the first time. He doesn't know what I'm gonna do on stream. Do you get me? It was just whatever. We just bantering, and then from there on, he used to tell me, "Nah, come on." So I used to come on all the time. That's how a lot of you know me as well. And I think I just started to do that more often. All I really did was watch-alongs on my stuff, watch-alongs, and yeah, I just used to do watch-alongs. I used to just do watch-alongs. I'll show you, man, as well, because some people think that I never used to do watch-alongs. Bro, I used to do watch-alongs like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Let me pop it up now. So, let me show you, man, this, yeah. Oldest. So, like I said, yeah, this is my first video, bro. So, this was my first video. Then you have my first live stream. Do you get me? This is Liverpool Villa. It was a random one. I just started the stream. The game already started. I had no... Then I done a Dutch one. You can see I'm still not really like comfortable using. Look, 40 views. Think of it. If you have 40 views on a stream, that could mean you have like 1-2 people here and there. Do you know what I'm saying? I did Chelsea, Leicester City. Then I found out how to use a scoreboard. You know, I was lit. I was gassed when I had a scoreboard. And this was one that doesn't always work properly. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't really want to play these because a lot of these games we lost, bro. Do you get me? That's the pain from this. So, Arsenal, Monaco, people started telling me they want me to do Arsenal watch-alongs, or people started coming in the chat saying they wanted me to do certain watch-alongs at the time. But the quality on this is rubbish. Even as the same computer, I don't think I had lighting. Or even if I did, it just never worked properly. So, bro, because what happened is, I'll tell you guys, my second monitor broke the other day, yeah? So I don't have a second monitor. So now I'm showing everything on the same chat, which is why I can't really read the chat unless on my computer, on my laptop on the side, yeah? So I'm not ignoring anyone, you know what I'm saying? This is when I figured out how to get a 6 scoreboard, yeah? And it was lit, see? And I could change the colors on the scoreboard. I done a lot of research to find this scoreboard. So this is what made it sick. and they can put 2 scoreboards here, and I can control it on my stream deck. So I was so happy, bro. You can add the added minutes. This is when like Conference League. I did Conference League watch-alongs. I did the Usyk fight. That was one of my best views, even though the Brentford one got me views. But then I started doing this. Do you know what I'm saying? But that was alright. See, the first person to come on my channel was Timmy. Now I met Timmy on Northside's channel as well. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, because a lot of people just think that I always tell people Northside's my mate because he's someone that is like big, and like I'm just trying to cling on to someone else. No, like me and Northside are actually friends. But at the same time, he's always helped me a lot. Do you get me? It's not Timmy from the chat. He's Timmy. His name is, what is it? Timmy Kindler. He's from Canada. He's into like sport physiology, that kind of stuff. I'll bring him on the chat again. Do you know what I'm saying? If you go, if any of you have time, if you go through the playlist, there should be the Blue Brother show. He's one of the only one. He's the only one that's been on that show. Hey, big up Horn, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. So I brought him on from the Ipswich preview, and I'm pretty sure we lost one of these games. This is when Dalab slapped us, blood. This has to be it, because I done like a match reaction. Like, see, he came back. We were losing it. We were fuming, bro. But Mike's, I wanted to mention Mike's. I met Mike's through Northside channel as well. He was on there a couple of times. I realized, I found a West Ham United fan. That he was funny. You subscribe to people, you start seeing their content, you big them up, you share their stuff. That's another thing, bro. I'm on social media. I share everyone's stuff. If I see your TikTok short, I'm reposting it. I'm not waiting for you to message me and say, yo, can you repost it, please? No, bro, I'm reposting it. Some people see it as weird. I don't see it as weird. I feel like support's free. Me helping someone else is free. Like, it doesn't cost anything, bro. And people, when I do something, you see people sharing it. Boom. No, me, Mali, you and I know each other from Troops' chat. That's the thing. We knew each other from Troops' chat. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, like, people that thought I never did watch-alongs. I did watch-alongs, mate. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing watch-alongs. Do you see, everyone knows this. When you see Newcastle Arsenal and you see this, 3 minutes in, you know exactly what happened, blood. Isak backed. You know what I'm saying? Isak backed in this. So, look, then, let me tell you, man, this, yeah. The whole that show. This is another guy, if he's still in the chat, AJ. I met AJ on Northside's channel. Arsenal fan, Somalian done. Yeah, he looks, I always say he has the Lescott head. He suffered that season, bro. His team bottled it. You get me? And his season collapsed. Me and him done something. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's where the whole that show started, bro. We're only on like episode 8 or 5. A year in or 10 months in, we've only done 11, 10 episodes. But me and him spoke a couple of days ago, and we're actually trying to sort something out. We are going to do stuff coming up, like 100%. I need to do this. And as you can see here, I think my PC shut off or something, and then I had to do the rest of the stream 79 minutes in. I suffered, bro. That's why there's 2 streams here. Yeah, AJ's one of them, and then he's essentially one of the biggest content creators that I've ever worked with that ended up coming into my channel. Do you know what I'm saying? This is months. This is what? Couple of months of knowing him, and he was like, yeah, I'll come on your channel, of course. And he helped me out. We done a preview. Do you get me? That's what it was. And what you will see here, yeah, is that you see how the views are all consistent? That's because I never got no redirects. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people you see, they're getting redirects early on, they're getting redirects, their channel flies up, everyone subscribes because they want to say something in the chat. Their channel flies up, and then that's how they grow, the redirects. But like you guys seen, if someone redirects to me, that's great. I appreciate that every single time. But I don't plan my journey, my streams. Yo, I need to plan my stream after Northside's one so that when he ends, he'll see that I'm live and then he'll redirect. And that's not how I'm gonna plan my stuff. Cool if no, me and North speak and I'm like, you know what? Do your show after mine so I can redirect you. That's one thing. But that's not how I've set up my stuff, innit? And I feel like me and him just work together. If he's around, I'll redirect to him. If he's around, I'll redirect. Like, we're just cool in that way, innit? And you see, look, even after getting people on, bro, like, I was still getting similar, whatever. I was doing watch alongs for the games because we weren't in the Champions League. And here it is. Timmy was on the channel again for the third time at that point. That's we done the first Blue Brother show. And then I ain't done it since. So I need to apologize to you, man. Do you get me? And we used to call it indirects. Indirect raid. Remember Master Blue? That's what we called it, indirect raids. You can see we used to love bringing back the Hold That show because Arsenal kept bottling games and Champions League games. So like that's what it was. This one here. Look, you man are looking at it. Taz is in the chat as well. Big up to you. 7 months ago, I had Prime, Taz, and Ahmed on the channel. Do you know what I'm saying? So I had them on the channel. That was the Chelsea United game. That's when Reece James turned on Garnacho and crossed the ball in for Kukurea to head it on the way to getting top 4. So I had them man on the chat in the building. So some of you actually that haven't subscribed to me that even at that point realized that I was doing stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Me and Taz I knew about, how do I know? I've seen Taz's clips at that point, but then you had Prime Twitter as well. We were going back and forth on Twitter about Garnacho at the time as well. Man, like the real king. He's been on the channel 2-3 times already. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's another guy. I always showed man love. He's on the channel. Okay, this thumbnail was crazy, but I had to come up with something mad. If you know, you know, innit? I found this picture somewhere, bro. Man, like Dembele grabbing Saka by the neck like a cat. I had to put that on here as well. Do you know what I'm saying? That was the whole that show. We had to do a madness. So this is when we found out we got Champions League football. You know what I'm saying? Zay was there, we sent him the link, me and him had a conversation. Then I started doing transfer new stuff. Right? And now essentially is what started the football chat and chill shop stuff. Yeah. This is Club World Cup final. So I didn't do no watch-alongs. Well, actually, I'm wrong because I started going too far into this now. In the meantime, in between all this, I met, obviously met Northside, met Davante, met Deji. Because remember, who did we meet, people? So we beat Spurs, and then I met Jay on there, that he had his little crash out. And when Jay had his little crash out, he started the Hotspur Cave after that. And big up to him, his channel flew at the time. He was on Never a Foul and all the other channels. You know what I'm saying? The Spurs fan that was crashing out. It's funny. That's where I met Deji. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to Deji. Always show my love. Me, the real king, and some of us used to go on his channel, step to the mic. If you haven't seen that, it's usually on Fridays. He'll send the link. You have to go. You can go back and forth with Deji. It's funny, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I knew him already. We used to go there. We used to banter all the time. And then eventually one day I done stepped to the mic, and then Northside was there as well. And then he was like, I'm doing a show with Deji later. We should come now. I was like, all right, cool. So I ended up going. Me, Tony, Deji were just going back and forth. That's where that show started. And then North kind of separated that. And it was me, Sunshine, Omar, and Northside that had the show. Big up to Sunshine as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to Saint Nick. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Saint Nick, man. Big up to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I always find it funny when people call him Saint Nick. But big up to you, my brother, man. I appreciate that. And yeah, man, I think I was just at that point, people started knowing me as a regular on Northside's channel. Do you know what I'm saying? I started going on there. And I wanted to actually see this because even then, we didn't even make UCL football. We didn't even make use, like before we made UCL football, I used to nag Zero about not having me on the heavyweight show. Because I was like, Chelsea, I used to tell him, what do you mean? How can you have United? What was it? How can you have a heavyweight show, a European heavyweight show, and there's no Chelsea fan? How does that work? I used to go back and forth with him for banter, yeah. But I was there. Liam had me on his channel, on his show. Oh, what was that show called? Football Chaos, I think it was. He called me, he messaged me, he was like, yo, I want you to come on there. So that's how I met so many of you. Footy Reacts, I met on there. Like the list, bro, the list just goes on and on. I don't want to do anyone an injustice by not mentioning them, but nah, there's so many people. Sam and bro, the list goes on, bro. Prime was on there. Like there's so many people. Touchline I even met on Northside's channel because he used to come and argue with people, and then that's how I know about him. I also met my boy Rashid on there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to my brother Rashid. Like him, Devante, and yeah, Northside, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Always showing my love, bro. It's mad. Michael TV saw me in the chat in Northside's channel, subscribed to me, and then he was like, bro, I heard you're Dutch, X, Y, and Z. I was like, yeah, I'm an Ajax fan. That's what he said. I was like, all right, cool. One day, I've been on his channel. We've done a couple watch-alongs, Holland watch-alongs, whatever. I think he done a match reaction when we beat Ajax on this channel, but we need to bring him, you know, so we need to bring him more often. But yeah, and then I think at some point, me and Northside were just always on his stream doing stuff, whether it was shows, whatever. And then even if I end up looking here, because I feel like even with the way I'm moving, I'm actually not always talking. Like obviously, I had a chat with George Ones on his channel, you know, because what I was doing is I was subscribing to everyone so that I can always see who's live. Do you know what I'm saying? It was one of those. And then you could see like, you always have something to watch because I genuinely watch everyone's content. Not everyone's content, but I watch people's content at work when I'm driving and my phone's somewhere on the seat or something. And I always watch their stuff in it. Do you get what? So I'm not always there. Like I actually watch people's content. So yeah, like I watched that content and then from there on, like I've been on all those channels. You know what I'm saying? It's mad. Don C, I used to watch him on people's chat and like it's mad. Where did that Sunshine used to be in the chat, but then Sunshine, I always knew about Sunshine because of some other shows. Lee, I met when we beat Arsenal, when we beat Liverpool, Tottenham. He came on. That was the first time I actually spoke to Lee, even though he knew who I was from the chat. But then this is where people always get it twisted. Yeah, the reason I respect Lee, besides him actually being nice and all that behind the scenes, like he's actually a genuine person. People that know him know he's actually nice, respectful, and everything. Yeah, but he treated me calm from the beginning. He didn't know who I was. We're on his stream. You know, Lee's like big in the scene and all that. Whatever. But he's always shown me love. If I needed anything, he will help me. Whatever, like all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's mad because when I think about it, yeah, since then, being him will always been cool. He will message me about stuff. He will ask me for help for certain things. I'll help him with certain things, computer stuff, whatever. We've always been cool. And it's one of those where when I first started my channel and I posted that on Twitter, big up to that, Troops reposted it, yeah? Because at that point he followed me on Twitter, so he reposted it. And then Lewis saw it, he reposted it, and then Lewis kind of messaged me and said, yo, you can come on panels on that. That's how I found myself on the Lewis panels. And this is why I also have big respect for Lewis, yeah? He's treated me like a friend ever since, bro. Always showing me love. All the things I used to hear about Lewis from other content creators, I have actually experienced. Lewis is just like a normal guy. Normal guy. If you ask him for help, he'll just help you, no problem. He doesn't look at you and say, well, you're an upcoming content creator. No, always showing love from the beginning. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up for the raid, man. Zebra. Habibi, bro. Big up to you, bro. And he's also someone who's always shown my love. So it's mad because you sometimes look at it and say, well, I didn't think he would do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because remember, a lot of people, I've seen it on other people's channels as well. People come in and out of channels and they only really want to be there because they want to promote themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't want to be there because they want to have a conversation or they want to have the first in the comment, subscribe to the channel, you know? Bro, people sometimes see me somewhere and they don't even know I have a YouTube channel on while I'm on YouTube because I'm just there to have a chat. You know what I mean? Hey, big up to the AB Tech. Hey, listen. Man, you get me? When you say my name, respect on it. Respect it. You know what I'm saying? Tell him, bro. Man said big up Terry Crews. Hey, listen, big up to Don C. Make sure you subscribe into Don C's channel as well. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me down, chat, man. Don C. I know he's an Arsenal fan and that. But make sure you subscribe to his channel. You get me? That's his channel in there. Just tap it. It won't take you away from the stream. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of it. Like since then, nothing was really happening. I was just doing my watch alongs and just going on Northside's channel. Like besides that, I was going on Mike's channel. I was going on Jay's channel to do the break room. Anyone that's watched that, it should be just all of us just there banter with Elijah, Jay, AJ, and other people. And then from there on, it was literally just us doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? We just banter. Here's what it is. And then one day, even that was funny. When the whole video, what happened? Does anyone remember when the whole Timber interview thing happened? Lee messaged me, yo, I need you to be, can you come and translate something for me, X, Y, and Z, in Dutch, whatever. I ended up going on that stream. Do you get me? I ended up going on that stream. Turns out it was an emergency stream. So I always used to troll Lee about it and say, yo, I've managed to make it to an emergency stream before Arsenal won the league or won a trophy. You know what I'm saying? Me, I used to dig it. I always make jokes about it. But me and Lee are actually cool. The jokes I pull with Lee, it's because I know he won't take offense to it because it's actually banter. Like, that's how me and him go. I just always banter him. Do you get me? Same with Rashid. Me and Rashid go back and forth and we banter in a mad way, but I know he can take it. So I always have fun with that. People always think he's just pushing it. But nah, me and him are just like that. So yeah, I've been on Normski's channel. Big up to Normski as well. Arsenal fan. Do you get me? Uncle Norms, bro. Let me see. What's the channel saying? See, oh, he's only what? 78 subscribers away. Hey. Chat. Yo, chat. This is Normski's link, and make sure you subscribe to Normski, bro. That's mad. He has the What's Going On show with Big D, the Chelsea fan, and the Liverpool fan. I forgot his name. I'm sorry, bro. I forgot his name. But, bro, he has elite thing. I've been on there many times. He's actually a proper nice content creator. He's a proper nice person as well, bro. See, I've had a lot of conversations with him, but yeah, Omar, I found out about Omar on there as well. Omar always showed man love. Do you get me? 103 days. Congrats, yes, 1 million come soon. Hey, listen, man, bro, big up. First met you on North's channel, and the show we do is a lot of fun. Yeah, listen, I'm just going through it, you know. Look, at the time we used to do consistent. Now we're idiots, blood. Look, episode 2, episode 1. Then there was probably like a month gap to episode 3. Episode 4 for the month. But we'll pattern it. Yeah, I met Ozzy. I met so many other people from that. Do you get me? forgot his name. What do you mean forgot his name? I didn't forget anyone's name. Ah, yeah, bro, I'll do the cheeky thing. The problem is I always tell people, like, as much as I'm like normal, whatever, but there's a one side people just never see me do is the proper trolling thing. If I don't do trolling thing, I'll be hated. I know that for a fact. Because I can do that. I just don't really like it. You know what I'm saying? But I can do that. But yeah, like I said, bro, you got Aussie. I can't even look at anything else. I don't even know. Most of these people I've just met one way or another on streams. Look, there's another fraud somewhere here that I've seen. TTM. Make sure you subscribe to TTM. One of the members in the chat. What? He came randomly in the chat. He knew me from Rance's chat. Like some of you do as well, yeah. And he subscribed to me. And then he was at Rance's first fight there, and he went in the chat saying, yo, Yasa, whatever. Then he was like one day watching my content and he was like, yo, listen, I was looking at it thinking, yo, you know what? He was telling me about I was going to try to do content, gaming content, whatever. I was like, bro, of course, man. Try it, do it, And he's actually started to do his gaming content. I think he played Battlefield and some other games. I'm pretty sure I've seen Battlefield. He's played some other games as well. If you guys are interested, put his TTM in the chat, like put his thing in the chat, bro. I've actually met TTM at Rance's boxing fight last month or 2 months ago, bro. Proper nice brother, bro. I said, yo, but everyone else, me and TTM, we're just chilling together. But big up to him. Yeah, obviously UK Ajax, he's in the chat. Big up to you, bro. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And yeah, he's someone, a lot of other people, views on sports. He had me on his channel. I used to go on there during the day when he does his shows. We were on the court, or he's so like he dropped the link midway or at the end of his show. We'd have conversations, and then he had me on his he had me on one of his shows. What was it called? It's not the intervention show, because he has this stream, this thing that he does with other people. What did they call it? Under the Lens.
Book of Arteta.
That's it. There should be Under the Lens here. Jez's Arsenal. Sunshine. Alright, look, Under the Lens. This is my Under the Lens, man. This is what he used the other app, bro. I had short hair. You know, sometimes I do the short hair.
I think I was.
Me and him had this. He messaged me. He was like, yo, Yasser, 7 months ago, come and do this show, whatever. I was like, come on, bro, of course. So I went there. And this is why my relationship with others always well, yeah? I never felt like I was better than anyone else. Do you get me? I was never better than anyone else. Like, if someone invites me somewhere and I watch your content or whatever, I'll go there and see how it goes. Because if it goes really well and I feel like we have some chemistry in terms of like conversations, banter, whatever, then you've kind of sorted that relationship. You have a relationship with that person. So I'm so cool with Views now. If I want to do something, I can message Views and say, yo, Views, what you reckon? Boom, whatever. And I'm not, that's not why I did it. But I find myself in a good position because of my openness to actually do things with others. Not in the bad way, in a good way. Like in terms of working together. And when people wanted me to, I'm like, bro, I'm not a celebrity, bro. If you wanted me on, just ask me. If I can make it, I'll try my best to do it. And this is all doing it outside of work. Do you get what I'm saying? And yeah, man, other than that, I've been on Ziad. Like obviously, when I started going on Lewis' channel, some other people noticed me, and then I started going on. A lot of other Chelsea fans knew me. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think this is why I've always have some big respect for those people, especially like Zir having us on that on the heavyweight show, like Footy Access. That's where I met him. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you don't take that step to actually do something, you won't actually always meet people. And I'll give you another one. Let me scroll all the way down. This is recent, yeah. This is not really within the time scales of everything else, yeah. But I think you will love this. What's his name? Footy Reacts, bro. Footy Reacts will love this, bro. There's a channel here called... Where is it, bro? I thought this was based on... What's it called? I thought this was based on like... Yeah, but if it's Thai... Am I an idiot or am I an idiot? Oh, because they were live, which means it's going to be all the way at the top. So it moves the people's name all the way to the top. Look at me, fraud. Team Coppish. Team Coppish. I was randomly watching their stream one day. Again. Do you know what I'm saying? Just randomly. I know who they are. So I know Jamie, Ends, Rams. Like those people. I obviously know them one way or another, innit? And I don't know. I was in the chat one day just talking, banter. I said, yo, big up to you lot. That's it. And then Callum turns around and says to me, yo, Yasser, you need to message me. Or X, Y, and Z. I'm thinking, well, how do you know who I am? Like, I've never, ever spoken to these men. I don't know any of them, like, personally, innit? He's like, bro, I got a show at this time, da-da-da-da. I was at work. I joined from my phone. Let me see if I can find the stream. See, Joey used to be on there. I don't know what happened, yeah? So I get a call up one day to say, yo, they want me on that show. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what was going on. Do you get me? So I just, turned up. I swear, I just turned up.
Fair enough. Look, with the lap,
See, I was in the car.
In the beginning
That's
of
the first time I've been in the coffee.
Came back, he started
You know what I'm saying?
wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And then he just
obviously big them up.
not been the same. Innit?
Since then, I've been
look,
cool with them.
People,
you know what I'm saying? That was me in the car, a little car.
Say that he's not,
This
that he's been crap
Cass
or
and
whatever.
whatever, yeah. That's where I met Cass. Actually, no, I met Cass on Monster's channel. You know what I'm saying? But this is where you kind of able to kind of start getting some connection. Now I'm on that show every Monday, 4 o'clock. If they don't mess it up, I'm actually on there. Like, as in, if people don't have time or I'm late for work or wherever, we usually on there. So it's about being open to actually being, and it's mad because every time I look at something, yeah, and I'll go back and have a look at it, it doesn't make sense. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how was I not on this channel? How was I on that channel? So, yeah, I've been on Lewis's watch-alongs all the time. That's why I stopped doing watch-alongs, because I'm on Lewis's one. I was like, no, I finished work. I collected one and I sat in the car and waited. Instead of going home, I sat in the car and just done that show and then went home. That's what it was dark. It was like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Big up to Michael TV, you know, my brother, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, man. Yeah, another guy always show me love, bro. Michael TV. He has 2 channels. So if you put... I fixed it. So if you put Michael, yeah, I think you should bring both of his channels in the chat. The second channel is Kick Off Michael. He does AFCON watch-alongs as well. And other international games and stuff like that. And then Michael TV is his Dutch channel where he does Ajax content. So make sure you subscribe to that. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, like, I don't even remember. Like, at Carnage, I met on, like, I think it was either Liam's Bayern View on that channel or Zay's channel. Do you get me? CB, the first time I done work on CB's channel. Like, I've never been on CB's channel. I've been on, the first time I was on a panel with CB was on Lee's channel when we drew against Arsenal recently. And that's the first time I've met him, but whatever that we've been, I'm cool with him. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to him as well. Recently showing love, he's redirected to the channel on that day. Do you know what I'm saying? Ches hit me up randomly one day I used to see his videos on TikTok, his live streams. And then he recognized me in the chat, and then he realized, oh, I actually know him. I've been on his channel multiple times. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to you as well, always for having, man. Like, I appreciate all of that, bro. A lot of people don't have to have me on the channel. So when they get me on the channel or ask me to be on the channel, I try to connect with people. Corey was also someone that was here from early. Do you know what I'm saying? He's been here from early, bro. Arsenal fan. He was always showing me love from early on the channel. So big up to him, bro. This is why I'm looking through it because I can get, just in case. Devontae, my brother Devontae. Anyone that knows, I met Devontae recently when I was in Holland in October. He was someone that we became mates through Northside's channel, American that lives in Holland. I think he's American, Suriname. He lives in Holland. Do you get me? So when I went to Holland, I linked up with him. And it was like we knew each other for years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rashid, when I went to Holland. So remember that weekend when Chelsea played Benfica in the Club World Cup? I was at Northside's house. Do you get me? I spent the weekend with him. I met Rashid. I met Aaron Talks Arsenal. That's his name now. And who else did I meet? I met someone else. And obviously Northside, yeah. And Rashid, yeah, those three. We spent time together. Me and North ended up doing a watch along on that. And for the Benfica game, and then whatever, like that's how I linked up with North. Me and him, we get me. Banner. Do you know what I'm saying? But Devontae, another guy always showing my love, who I'm happy, like, bro, I'm blessed to be calling him a friend, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? I met him through the YouTube thing. That's what a lot of people don't know. You can meet people through YouTube. It's mad. Like, it's crazy. Even some people might know people that you know and stuff like that. So it's crazy in that aspect, bro. Deji, I had Deji on the channel. Do you get me? For the people that remember, I had Deji on the channel for the watch a lot for the, what's it called? The Chelsea game? Was it the Chelsea game? No, Chelsea Tottenham. Obviously, I had him on the channel, Chelsea Tottenham. You get me? I had him on the channel for the Chelsea Tottenham. All this, please. All this. Yeah, and then obviously Lee started knowing who I was, and we done a lot of streams with Northside and whatever. So when I started doing these streams, yeah, it slowly started growing. A lot of people started liking this. Club World Cup was lit. Obviously won the trophy. Do you get me? I dropped the videos for that. And then I just kept doing, whenever I had time, do streams. Do you know what I'm saying? 2.5 hour stream. Some people didn't know. I'd realize I didn't have work, so I'd just do 2 hour stream. 1.5 hour stream. And you can see this is when it grew. I think one of these, yeah, Lee Hitman with the redirect. Dark one. The chat was flying. I didn't know what was going on. This is what I always big up Lee. We always laugh about it, yeah. Big up Lee. Hit me with the redirect. And that's when I really started realizing, okay, the channel can grow. I think that's the one that's like, the channel increased by like 50 subscribers. I think it was this one, yeah, or one of these two. Mons came in my chat one day saying, yo, Yasser, da 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 da. And I was like, bro, Mons? In the chat? Like, you watch me? You know what I'm saying? I was laughing. But this is when you realize, yeah, and I realized that the same way we see other content creators, they see your content. It still didn't hit me until recently. I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about that story because that was a mad story. Obviously, I had Rashid on the channel, was sick. This is transfer window time. We didn't know where Sesko was going at the time. Yeah, like I said, bro, you had Demandem back, Club World Cup preview. And then what is it? Then it just, the views started growing. When I started doing just started doing more transfer shows at the time. So the views just started growing by itself. Especially transfer windows. People love the transfer windows, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that early on, but I was like, yo, I can't always do transfer windows because if I ain't got the information, what's the point of me doing transfer windows? This is the stream that went mad. This was like a 3 hour, 45-minute stream. Before that, obviously I had mics on, but then this, you see, this stream was dark because you see this stream, we thought Rance was gonna walk out at like 10 o'clock and he was gonna be done. We ended up doing a 4-hour stream. Joey joined me. At the time, who was it? Sunshine, Flawless. Nah, not Flawless. Someone else. Northside and some other people redirected to me. And bro, 3.5k. You get me? It was mad. The whole thing was moving mad. We were just watching this fight together. It was lit. It was funny. And I just tried to stay as consistent as I could. But you start seeing that when that started to happen, I stopped doing watch-alongs because this was transfer window. Once transfer window ended, I stopped doing watch-alongs. That's when I realized, yo, all watch-alongs ain't for me. 2 hours, if no one turns up, I'm sitting there for 2 hours. If I have something going on, I can't do it. Do you get what I'm saying? So it didn't really work for me in that way. Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, big up TK. Listen, my guy. TK I met through Sam's channel, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to you. What is it? Arsenal Galatasaray fan. Hey, Galatasaray lost as well, blood. You know? Hey, listen, I'm allowing you. I'm allowing you, bro. But yeah, so you can see all these streams. So I did do. Then this is recent, so a lot of you will remember this. Zay, obviously, that's the whole stream that I did with him, Bayern Munich. It's mad though, cause okay. Some of you remember this stream. You guys will remember this stream. You guys will remember this stream. This is one of my highlights on my channel, yeah. Hello and welcome to you. And this is when I had my younger brother on stream with me.
What do you mean?
First game of the
I
season.
just randomly picked someone.
We both hated the game.
And this brought him to do a watch.
Yeah, we both hated the game, blood. We didn't want to watch that game. He's a United fan.
Nah,
He didn't like it. He was just there because he was like, yo, I want to come on the stream. See, Dave was saying, who's this? Dave, big up to Dave. Dave was a G. I don't know where he's been. Yeah. But he was slick. Big up to Hans, man. Big up to you, my brother. But Club World Cup, you see Club World Cup and what was it? Club World Cup and Conference League. I done that with Lewis. And I spoiled the Sancho one, yeah, because I couldn't get into the Discord. So I went into the casualty one, yeah. And they were like 2-3 seconds ahead. So I jumped up when Sancho scored, not knowing that we were, what's it called? I'm not in the same one as them. But see, some of you ain't watched this, but look at this. And on that note, listen, I don't know, you know.
Don't, yes, sir. Don't, please, man. Don't.
Bro, I'm telling you, yeah, this is when they lost against PSG. See, this is when Arsenal lost against PSG. Yeah. I told you, man, the trolling thing is dark when I start doing the trolling thing. This is why I don't do it as much anymore. Because I don't like doing it when my team's losing. You know what I'm saying? But in general, it's one of those. But let's see this.
Don't do this. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Don't,
We'll see
please.
next week Wednesday.
I know you're gonna say something snarky. Don't do it, man. Please.
Nah, listen.
What?
Make sure you sub to Northside, Rashid.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Sub to all of us. Listen, Lex weren't falling for it. Lex knew who or what I was on. You get me?
That's not what he was going to say.
And see you later.
That's not Jabbo. That's not Jabbo.
What's this? Yeah, Northside. What's this?
He
Northside. What's this, man?
was about to kick me
Come
out.
on, man.
He was about to kick me out, yeah.
What you doing here?
And then I just dipped. You get me? Bro, I'm telling you, I just dipped. But I just seen this on the side. I was like, nah, I have to play this. But nah, like I said, going back to this year, that was the highlight of my one of my highlights of the what's it called?
Cross the goal. We need a striker.
Raya got the
On YouTube, bro. Before making 1K, I had my little brother on stream.
Yeah, and listen carefully.
You know what it is? You know what we done?
Would like to see.
Look, this is the
I think Master Blue was in this. I'm pretty sure Master
We're
Blue was in this stream. I'm telling you.
Stats
Yeah,
screen.
JJ. Look, JJ was in the stream. I'm telling you, I knew JJ was
I
in the
wanted
stream.
to see whether I can.
And this is the day we did text through speech. If anyone remembers. Do you remember? That's when we did when if you put something in the chat, the thing talks to you about it.
Here though.
England manager. So
I think that's when we did that.
Supercar.
Oh, you clicked.
Rude Yasser.
rude for what?
Did not end.
Him. You know how I found out about him? I told. But yeah, did it. Alhamdulillah.
Click it so he knows that's the comment.
Rude for what?
I remember we done text to speech. Anyone that remembers, remembers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Text to speech was lit. Yeah, but
JJ says.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
look, I told you.
Sunday's been good. When he has Van Dijk next to him in the
Yeah, we done the
good.
text to speech and all that, and it was lit. And yeah, that was one of my favorite moments on the channel. Do you get me? This is what 4 months ago, beginning of the season, innit? So yeah, I had my brother on the channel, and I know some of you asked me to say, when are you bringing back your brother on the channel? I was telling him the other day, I was just like, soon, one day, you know what I'm saying? But big up to him, man. I told him I appreciate you coming on. He's 3 years younger than me, but man was in a Somali hospital bed that Streep carried. Hey, thank God you made it. You get me? Here, you had a little bit of trolling rivals. Bro, 6-hour stream, 5.5 hour stream. So now we watch both games. Yeah, we watched the Tottenham one, whatever. And then after that, I done a stream reacting to all of them. We did that. And then it was just, Deji got Deji on the channel. I always bigged him up for that, bro. Deji's so funny. One of the funniest stuff I did. And then I don't know why this is showing here. Like, well, what's going on? How do you have 2 months ago? 2 months ago. Oh, yeah, you have to go up and not down. Okay. So live. So I didn't go live for a couple of months then. That doesn't make sense. But okay, cool, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so like I said, bro, other than that, it's all been just normal streams. And yeah, man. Yeah, the channel's grown, and like I said, man, I appreciate you guys. But however, recent time I started doing more shorts. You know what I'm saying? For anyone that hasn't watched it, yes, I've been doing shorts. And yo, for some of you that ain't watched it, blood, it's lit. Look at this.
A friend of ours.
This is when they realized they bottled the league. I think they bottled the league. I don't remember what game it was. I couldn't make the stream. So I sent Zay, big up to Zay, my guy, He didn't let me down. I sent him a picture of a certificate of participation. And I told him, follow the screen.
To show you something, and it takes me share screen if you don't mind.
Oh, God. If he has to send me for me again, I'll deal with him.
Yeah, but you see, AJ has, what's it called? AJ has trust issues. Like, he got issues like, I don't know. That's his own problem. Why would he think I'm sending for him personally? And he thinks he's going to deal with me personally.
No.
Hey. You know what I'm saying?
Quadruple.
Nah, not quadruple chat. Get out of here.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Yeah, man. About you deal with me personally, bro. You're mad. He mentioned my name and this guy got shook. Do you know what I'm saying? How does that work?
If you can allow Northside, it's Yasser asking me to share this for the people.
I like the fact he said for the people. You know what I'm saying?
This is what Yasser wanted me to show you guys. The certificate.
Man, I'm losing the head on the right hand side.
The certificate proudly presented to Arsenal Football Club. This certificate is proudly presented in recognition of their continued participation in the Premier League season after season. While titles may be elusive, their commitment to being present, competing, and finishing in the respectable positions is truly commendable.
Everyone's fuming, bro. They can't believe it. I'm not there, and I got them in the head. You know what I'm saying? I got them fuming. That was one of them. That was funny, actually. I can't lie. Before, what else? Other than that, yeah, none of them are like special. This was one of the funniest ones.
I hope they keep Maresca.
What happened, bro?
I hope they keep Maresca at the end of the season. I hope you keep him.
And I hope you, man, keep Ange.
You, man, are finished.
Yeah, but I'm not singing on my watch-alongs, though. And if I'm currently six, Deji, yeah? And if I double and do 6 + 6 is 12, I still don't get to your position, blood. You know them ones, because I think you're 15th.
Nah. But
You
know-
lost more. You
Right.
lost more than 53% of your games or something like that. You
Yeah.
can't tell me I'm dusty.
But can you? No, you're.
Exactly,
Let
man.
me tell you
But
this.
that's the point.
And
That's true.
Northside, let me
That's
tell you.
true.
You know why Northside laughed at this when Tony said this is because on that day, Tony and Deji were just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So when he sided with me, and he told Deji, yeah, no, that's true. He just killed us, bro. Look, even I.
That's true. Guys, you know me, I'm shameless. Ask that you Yasa TV. That's true. That you're shameless for not agreeing to that.
I told you, bro. That was so funny, bro. You get me? That was so funny. And obviously one of the funniest one was this.
Until
One.
he does that, the way you've acted this season, yeah, the Real Madrid thing, I would have been shaking my bum the hardest, bro. It would have been Cardi B. Do you know what I'm saying? It would have been Cardi B settings, bro. But
For anyone that's asking why I have that picture on my thing, yeah.
until
See
he-
this one. What's his name? Something Freeman. Because he had the same trim as North. Because one day North had the same trim, so I was trolling him saying that he looked like him. That's exactly what it
does
was.
that, the way you've acted this season, yeah, the Real Madrid thing, I would have been shaking my bum the hardest, bro. It would have been Cardi B. Do you know what I'm saying? It would have been Cardi B settings, bro. But I didn't, bro. I gave props and I kept it. Yo, give praise to the team, but I'm not gonna overdo it because he ain't won it yet.
We
You
know
were
what
doing,
happened today.
oh, we're sick. Then you lose to Newcastle. It's dusty. Then
We know what happened to
Then it's
we know what happened to Deji. You know there's no. You know what he done?
Brighton, yeah. Then he
Nah.
he's gone again.
He was moving like Meg Thee Stallion, and then she got shot, blood. You know.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still struggling.
down
as
now,
to
he's
why
down.
I'm still struggling as to why you're getting
Hey,
involved.
dark. That was a dark one. You know what I'm saying? That was a dark one. That was a dark one. You had to get it to get it. Otherwise, it was one of those where it just never made sense. Do you know what I'm saying? Besides that, it's just no more shorts and that videos. One of the main things I kept doing on my channel was making sure that I just kept dropping the match reactions. The least I could have done match reaction. Then you had and this is where some people know I could troll, is because when the whole Madueke thing was going on, it was when I started picking up hatred, you know. Arsenal fans started hating me. But what I was trying to tell them is that when it comes to the whole, he's a whatever he's like as a player, blah, 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 I never really had an issue with that. I just had this issue with his final third play. And people just never understood that. But you could tell. The World Champions thing, you get me? This is the clip that I wanted to show you, man. That was before I end the stream later, yeah?
What are you telling me?
This is the first time, yeah? The first time ever, yeah? I don't even know what happened to this guy. I need to ask about him. I've never seen him since, bro. But look, Devante at top, Zaire, the Real King, Liam. Remember, they were both they're both friends, Bayern Munich fans, yeah? AK, I forgot his name, bro. And I don't remember his name either, but he comes once in a while. And that's me. In Hamza's room, I know. Next to his piano. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I called him Thierry. Yeah, they tried to say he's gonna wear the number 40. I used to call him Thierry Henry. You know what I mean? But so if you see this now, yeah, right now, and you see the way Northside's talking to me, you think we've been friends for years, blood. We ain't friends. I don't barely know him, blood.
Yes, sir. What are you saying, bro? What are you telling me, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
But so I'm telling you, it was like
I'm good.
I even tried to troll. But that
Tottenham
was the
might do
first
it
time
for
I've
us
ever been.
today. But they had other plans, innit? You can never trust Tottenham and defend and just get one of those. The only difference was that when Neto wasn't doing it for us, we bought Felix and Sancho on. Do you know what I mean? That was the difference for us. Like when I looked at your transfer window and during the summer when I was watching your shows and everyone else's shows, when I saw how long it took Edu to get the the Calafiori deal done, I was like, it's over for these man, innit? Because if it takes 6 weeks to get this guy done, and then another 6 weeks to get the other guy done, no, the transfer window's done. I saw him, like, I saw Edu's Insta story or something on Twitter, and this guy was the first day of the transfer window. It was a weekend, and this guy was in Liverpool at a Taylor Swift concert, and I was like, bro, this is you get paid, yeah. To like, this is your time, innit? The whole year you're doing your thing, you're hiding behind the scenes.
Said he's fuming, you know, they're fuming. Everyone else is laughing because they're not Arsenal fans, yeah. But that was just me, bro. Do you get me? I had to put a dig in. I don't care whether you knew me or not. I had to just bust a little joke. That's how I was. I've always been like that way. You just have to make a little joke of something, innit? But yeah, that's my stuff on here. And like I said, man, after that, obviously, I've been on Hussam invited me on MHF, him and Thingy's channel. Do you get me? Hey, big up to Dr. Seymour, bro. Yeah, big up to Seymour. But yeah, since then I've been especially when I came back and done those 6-hour streams. Yeah, people just started to hit me up all the time. Big up to the catch up as well. I had back-to-back debut. I had the debut, and then, you know what I'm saying, I started to get my starts, you know. Big up to SV and Catch. You know what I'm saying? They gave me, I've been on that channel a couple of times. I've been on Touchline's channel. That was early. Rashid's channel, I went there early. Aaron Talks Arsenal, bro. I ain't even talked about him. He had like a Monday, or was it Saturday or Sunday show? I think it must have been a Sunday or Monday show he had there. Where he'd have someone from each one. I met DJB on there as well. Do you get me? And yeah, look, I've been lucky enough to be in those positions, but I've realized that a lot of those is because of people that I knew. Do you get me? Like, as in, I know Aaron invited me on. Not necessarily like a connection thing. You bring me on and he does this, and no, I actually knew Aaron through Northside's channel. You know what I'm saying? This is why I've always tell people, yeah, like with Northside, he's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like a brother. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be one of those guys that just, when you start realizing, and you guys are seeing it now, how many things he's helped me with, or helped me connect with people, or put me on shows with other people. Do you get me? It's crazy. This is why I always show my appreciation for what man's done for me, and continues to do for me. Do you get me? So, bro, when I was going to London, and he was like, nah, if you coming in, you need to come. I got my house, Come stay with me. Why you getting a hotel? Me and them stayed at the same yard. Do you get me? Went out with Rashid and that. He's another guy. Rashid, real one, bro. You know, real one, bro. Rashid, so funny. Exactly how he's like on stream. That's how Rashid is in real life. That's exactly how he is in real life. And then you got Hawks. Okay, now I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because you guys have heard a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm actually looking at the chats. I'm not skipping past the chats. I've seen a lot of the things you guys said. Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I went to Rance's fight, and I wanted to just meet like TTM. I knew TTM was going at the time and all that, so I decided, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go. We'll see what happens. Get to actually go to a boxing match. I've never actually been to a boxing match, and I couldn't go to. I didn't really want to drive to Cardiff in the first fight, so I ended up going to this one. So drove up to London, linked up with TTM, and then that's where I met Cass in real life. I met Don in real life. He knew who I was because me and him used to. Me and Don. On my the same Twitter account, but I had a different name. I had my normal name, yeah. Like, let's say I turned my personal Twitter account into this one. As in, I changed it from my name to Yasser TV, yeah. So because of that, me and him used to argue with Poch Innes on Twitter. Do you get me? So that's how I found out about him. So yeah, I met him, and then there was like some other people. So, oh, big off the KG, you know, my guy, love, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's another guy I met through, you know what I'm saying, Lewis's channel, Jimmy, you know what I'm saying, Joey. Joey's been on the channel a couple of times. I'll get KG on the channel, you know what I'm saying? If we find the time, we get Prime already been on the channel, you know what I'm saying? We showed everyone knows. But yeah, when I went to the boxing fight, that's actually when I met some of the content creators there, yeah. Lack and Expressions. Saeed, I was like, yo, Wagwan, Saeed, whatever, shaked his hand, and he was like, yo, yeah, saying it. And then my brain just went, wait, what? I was like, brother, you know who I am? That's the one that killed me, you know? Because I was thinking, it wasn't really him. Because I was like, Saeed, he watches Northside's channel. And at that point, I was already on like Osam's channel and some other big channels. So like, maybe they seen it, innit? Matisse, I was like, maybe Matisse seen my stuff on Lewis's channel and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Saeed usually comes there as well to laugh at us when we lose. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know which one got me, yeah? Anyone that's watched Mandem Talk knows who Ty is. The guy who's on Never a Foul. I seen him, I was like, yo, Wagwan, whatever. He looked at me, he was like, yo, yeah, saying it. And I was like, bro, I don't watch your content. I don't know. I've only seen you on, what's it called? I've just watched it on like some other chat. Like, I wasn't with Never a Foul here and there. And Mandem Talk. But this is how I also knew people watch. That's where I started realizing the same way we watch and find other content creators and people watch our content that way. Or they see your show, or they see your video here and there, or they see you on someone's channel. Matisse, of course Matisse knew who I was. Of course I know who Matisse is, bro. I mean, who Matisse knew who I was. That's another one when I was like, all right, cool, I've never really, you get me? I've never really said anything. What, did Joey hack his thing or what? What did he do? Did he? Man said, let's get rid of Ineos. Oi, Mandem, yeah, we got you. I got you, man, bro, of course. Bruno Fernandes. He's just reposting everyone's thing. This is more entertaining than watching United. Supporters should not, yeah, Bruno Fernandes' account has been hacked. Supporters should not engage with any posts or direct messages. More statements than trophies. Bro. Let's get rid of Ineos, bro. They say, oh, okay, look, he's saying the N-word and that. Fuck. He's tagging KSI. Joining England cricket as they need all the help they can get. He tagged Bonnie Blue and said, let's collab. Hey, good night, going to have a tug to Alicia Q.
And if anyone has a problem, I'll put my Twitter in the fucking bio.
Hey, this is dark. Or, okay, he said, okay, good night, going to have a talk to whoever, yeah? Or some may say a good. At the end of the day, I will always be a winner. Man said, I can't like Cristiano's back in. Hey. Hey, it's dark. You know what I'm saying? This is dark. Dark. But yeah, listen. Congrats. Hey, listen, big up Somali Flame, bro. You get me? Bruno said what? Two-step verification. Al-Hassas, you know, yeah, man. I don't know, blood. You get me? Bruno's thing's just dying, fam. They hacked this thing. United fans are built different. Yeah, it's crazy. And yeah, like, other than that, it's just been an amazing journey, bro. Do you get me? Even I could come up here and say I think that I should be on this Haman, but Like, I'm just grateful, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I said this before. I said there's a lot of people that I'm a bit quieter now because it's my mom's gone to sleep, yeah, and it's midnight, so I don't really want to wake her up, which is why I haven't been loud, innit? But hopefully the mic being close and that's been whatever. But in general, like I said, man, it's just one of those things where you just have to be grateful, man. Because now I have you lot in the chat, always supporting. We always have banter together. Do you get me? And it's lit. I just want to have fun, like laugh, joke, da-da-da. That's what I want to do. I'm not here for the negativity, like beefing this guy, beefing that guy, and being scared that someone's going to take my spot and all that. Bro, I'm not worried about all that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not really what it is about for me, bro. So, and on YouTube, that people don't understand this, yeah. It's like a taboo thing in general to like just put your link in the chat and that, like self promo and all that isn't really. I'm in a good community with the man them where we could do that, but you can't just put your link in anyone's chat and think, right, that's how people get banned. You know what I mean? You go into the protest, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. I don't know what time I'm finishing work. If I'm able to go, I'll try. If I can't, I can't. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those. But this is why I done the whole promoting it and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna put my link. I ain't got a different link. There's no need to put a link, bro. If you're gonna subscribe, close the live chat, subscribe, and hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. But in general, yeah, look, I wanted to make sure I bigged everyone up, yeah. So I have a, if I go to live, yeah, big up to what? Jacob, you know what I'm saying? He's always showed my love as well. Judge Mo, he had me on MHF, Judge Mo. That's when really things started picking up as well. When I came back from Holland and everyone just started asking me, yo, come on. And I was like, brother, like this becoming too much, bro. I can't be on everyone's channels at the same time. But Judge Mo's channel and obviously MHF, and now I'm on Hussam's channel every Wednesday and Sunday. Do you know what I'm saying? On the Ahwa show with Hamza and that. So yeah, RSM, big up to him. Do you know what I'm saying? Big Six Bands, Mons, I met him randomly. Everyone knows that story. Do you get me? George, I had him on there and I predicted there. Listen, I predicted. Hey, listen, man, I have to show you, man, this, yeah. No, I don't mind. I actually enjoy going on other people's channel. People think that it's like, the channel will grow. As I'm going to do more on this channel anyway. But I need to do Rag Diaries. Yasser TV. You might need to see this one though. If I put Amarim here, will it change? Yeah, man, look at this. 1 second. Screen share second monitor. That's it. This is the clip, yeah. Bro, I can't say that it's not gonna work for Amarim, but he's moving crazy, bro. You know what it is? 10 months ago. The people listen to this, yeah. 10 months ago. When you know deep what I said. It's almost like I've seen his stuff in it. They're wearing hood-rich jackets and that, and they're all done, like granddads and that. And you know what it is? It looks like that he just got that job, yeah, to end up getting sacked and then just share the peas with the man. You know what I mean? Like, he knew that it's a madness over there, quick money scheme thing, but bro, I told you, man. I said it on the stream. I knew who's gonna get the payout, bro. He's there for the payout. And I told him, and me and George spoke about this. Me and him were laughing about it the other day, yeah, when he got sacked. We knew he was gonna, you know what I'm saying? We knew he was gonna do that. Hey, Jun, hey, better late than ever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bruno's account's been hacked. You know what I'm saying? After you done that thing, Bruno's account's been hacked, bro. They're saying you could be the suspect. You know what I'm saying? You could be the suspect. After he made that Bruno picture of Joey, his thing's been hacked, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I've met a lot of the man them through that. I've you know what I'm saying? Fams on TV, they redirected to me one of the shows I done once on a Sunday. Do you get me? That I done like a 4-hour shows. They redirected to me where you just had a full chat. KJ, do you get me? Mido, they done it in the chat war, Beijing Guna and that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these people also supported the channel, but Elijah always redirected to me. Direct diaries, hooks and that redirecting to me. And when I did morning shows or when they're live. Do you get me? Views on sports. A lot of you seen them Sunday shows, he's always redirected to the channel because his show starts at 12 and I'm doing mine at 1:30. Do you know what I'm saying? Hussam redirected to me before. I also went on Max Propaganda Machine, went on this channel. Do you get me? So for me, always, yeah, I have to big up everyone I've worked with. If I haven't mentioned you, I genuinely just forgot about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy as well, blood. I can't forget about Jimmy. I like Jimmy Chappelle, blood. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Big up to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Always having man on the channel and that. So listen, I appreciate all of you, innit? I just wanted to spend some time just kind of give you an idea why I started the channel, why I did what I did. Do you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to do. So like, in the upcoming months, and I know Master Blue, you said this in the chat earlier, yeah. You asked me why I don't play games and not on the channel. It's because I can't play games on this PC and then actually stream at the same time. I don't have a console just because I never really used to use console. Do you get me? Never really used consoles. Hey, Ahmed, man, big up to you. Do you know what I'm saying? So what account is this now, bro? We don't even know if it's the real Ahmed. Oh, he's blocked. Oh, he changed his name again. Oh, this brother, bro. Oh, we like this one, though. We like this name, so just keep it like this. You know what I'm saying? We like it. That's Ahmed. Yeah, we like it. I didn't know, because you know why I didn't know, yeah? Whether it was you or not. Because Bruno's account got hacked on Twitter, bro. So I didn't know if that was you or not. Because if I looked at it, I was like, his name is like Libyan Army TV, so maybe it's not him. You know, I had to check. But yeah, man, like I said, bro, I'm trying to, what's it called? Upgrade this PC. It's gonna, that bro, it's gonna cost my piece still, but I have to try to upgrade this PC. So I'm gonna try and get new internal stuff, you get me? And then I'll probably be able to stream and play games from it. And that's gonna be lit, because then we'll have gaming content. You get me? And then we'll probably play Ahmed and that, whatever. I'm gonna start playing other FIFA content creators, like other content creators and that. That's gonna be something that I want to do, whether it's 1 day a week or whatever, like depending on what timing I have. That's gonna be coming. You get me? But you know what I mean? It's one of those, you know. It's one of those. That's probably gonna cost me like close to $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to sell all the stuff I have in this, and that's old. GPUs are going for a lot of money, and then I have to upgrade the CPU and that, because that's old. So it's not just one part or two parts that I have to move. I have to actually upgrade a lot of parts. So those things I have to sort out. Once that's sorted out, we can do gaming on this channel. So that's coming. Do you get me? And I can multi-stream, so I can probably do Twitch and this. And then if that works, then we can do gaming on Twitch if I can't do it on YouTube. Because sometimes YouTube gives you a headache with games. Music or things that come up can give you headaches. But if it works out, we'll just play games on this as well. people ask me about reactions, and I'm not really sure about reactions. I don't really know about reactions. But we'll react to like other content creators. We'll do something like that. And any other ideas that I come across, I'll let you guys know anyway. I'll let you guys know, and then we come up with something. You get me? Listen, I stop adding them to the calendar, you know? Hey, we need to, I don't know, we need to sort it out. You know what I'm saying? Because we have the show with you. And I need to talk to AJ because me and AJ need to do our show. Yes, AFCON content's been elite. This is another thing. The man them that I met, the Waffle Don, Mark, the United fan, and all those people. That, do you get me? And remember, the AFCON's not done yet, so the rest of the content's gonna be here. Do you get me? We were supposed to do Mondays, then I think we moved it to Fridays or Thursdays. Even I don't remember. I need to go through our text, but we'll sort it. Ahmed, me and you will sort it anyway, and then we'll try to find time. Because every time you've been there, I've not been able to do it, or if you have been able, it's just normal for me though. I don't take anything personal. Everyone's busy, bro. Do you get me? It's mad because we don't all do it full time. Do you get me? Yeah, I will. I'll message you, bro. 100%. Yeah, you got Mark, Vegeta, who's the guy you gone back and forth with recently. Who else was it? Who else was on that? Football Overseas, Kyle, the Kenyan. Do you get me? There's a lot of people that come on there. Zia was there. So we're in like a group chat. One person sets up the AFCON, and then we all co-stream it. And then that allows people like my community to meet other content creators that they usually wouldn't know about. Like when TTM was watching once, yeah, he liked Mark. You know, he was like, yo, Mark's funny. What, does he have a channel? Yeah, boom. Let me go and see what he's doing. And when he does United content, he'll have something to watch. So it's not just about me getting the watch hours in or something. It's also about not just putting an eye on the AFCON, but at the same time, when people are there, you can actually meet other content creators, that kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted to achieve with that. Yeah. And there's going to be a couple more left. We'll probably do the same again for the World Cup. Do you know what I'm saying? World Cup is going to be lit. We'll try to get them, and I'm definitely going to be watching a lot of the World Cup games as well. So that's going to be there. You know, we have the content coming. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just keeps your eye peeled. Make sure you're there. I'm going to sleep as well soon. You get me? I got to work tomorrow. But other than that, yeah, like even a lot. Like I've told you, man. Now I said I've been lucky with the chat because every time I send you lot somewhere, everyone always messages me. Even Doncy, oh, listen, your chat's elite. Waffle Don said it the other day. Yo, your chat's lit. When what's his name? This is what I got shocked, and I'll explain it to you, JJ. When you called Vegeta the thing, yeah, when you called him a prick, someone put a message in our group chat saying, "Yo, who's this guy?" Insulting the panelist or something like that. And I was about to jump and I didn't see it. I checked my phone and I was like, nah, yo, that's JJ. I'll sort it, innit? And I realized you and him were just bantering and people just misread it. But I just said it because I knew I was like, yeah, but that's not JJ, innit? So I don't care. You know, as in, that's not JJ's kind of behavior. Do you get me? We just trolling, whatever. I never took anything from it. I just wanted to let them know that I've kind of told you off so that they leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? It was never a thing where I felt like you done something wrong. But I just looked at it. When you just look at it from isolation, it didn't make sense. But because you lot were a little bantering back and forth, it was calm. But yeah, you always go back and forth. But for people that didn't know, just looked at it thinking, yo, why is he calling him that? Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't tell them what channel you're on, so they didn't know who it was. I was like, nah, he's on my channel, it's calm. But that's the things, innit? I think I've been lucky as well with that. And putting yourself around the right people, bro. Do you get me? That's how I managed to get this good opportunity where even if I don't necessarily have the time to be on stream, I'm still streaming because I got people that I trust well enough to be able to do that. Do you get what I'm saying? So This is about having good connections, building relationships and all that with people, and kind of start building together. I think a lot of people are too worried about, well, if I build with him, he's gonna leave me and he's gonna do his own thing and he's gonna go on. I'm not. That's all like headache stuff. But I'm just trying to have an enjoyable time. Do you get me? You know, YouTube, do your thing, laugh, smile. If it becomes something lit, fair enough. If it doesn't work out, you know you tried your best and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't take life too seriously. People know that. You know what I'm saying? This is why sometimes they get annoyed. We could lose again. I'm not laughing because I'm like, I don't know. Like, what do you want me to do? The game's done. We lost. I can't control the game with my controller. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, how many people are on a Rushmore? Before I end the stream, how many people are on Rushmore, Mount Rushmore? There's still 32 people in the building, you know, but how many people are on Mount Rushmore? He ain't on my Mount Rushmore. Yeah. Impossible for me. I'm filming every week. Yeah, but you've been filming for years, blood. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing people don't understand with me. Because I've never had that. It's mad. I think Troops, Robbie, Goldbridge. Listen, I actually understand that Goldbridge is someone that has paved the way on this, yeah. I'll never take that. I can't take that away from him anyway. But I think if you're asking me for my Mount Rushmore, he wouldn't be on it. Do you get me? I think Troops. I think Robbie definitely. Robbie, Expressions. Robbie, Expressions, Rans. Lewis. Because Lewis is like almost OG Chelsea. Do you get me? Lewis is like OG. Like when it comes to like content, he's someone that is big in the content scene. I think Matisse overtook him. Matisse came later on. I remember I think lockdown Matisse. He was working in the Sainsbury's. His videos were going viral on like Twitter and that. I don't think Matisse is OG. Because Matisse, I remember like him being on shows with like Rance and DG and that. On Rance's channel. He came through like kind of that way. But I think he was thinking, I don't know. I don't watch Turkish as much though. But listen, with the whole Liam Rossini thing that he's doing, he's gonna go clear. He's gonna go clear. But yeah, you got Turkish. Who's the American Chelsea man that smoked bear spliffs? What, there's Jimmy Spliff and there is Joey. You know, those are the two. You know what I'm saying? Those are the Joey and Jimmy. Even Joey, the minute he comes to my stream, is fucking one. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, oh. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't wait. But question on how Chelsea will play in the game on Wednesday. Will you press from the start? Listen, we know as much as you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Probably play through midfield. And the players look a bit more... They're taking more risk at the moment, innit? So hopefully it goes well for us, bro. But I just want to see what happens on the day. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see what happens on the day. But look, I'm going to end the stream here, yeah? Let me see who's live. Yeah, we can redirect now. No. If you haven't hit the like button, bro, make sure you're hitting the like button. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're hitting the like button. There's been... Let me tell you, man, yeah? There's been 455 people that went through. Big up to Northside for the raid. Big up to Zay for the raid as well. Do you know what I'm saying? But work in the morning. so I have to go sleep. Redirect. Okay, let's use his line. Hey, listen, we're redirecting to. Hey, listen, once, give me a second. Is this guy live? Because if he ain't live, I'm not wasting a redirect on someone who ain't live.
Another weekend of football. I mean, it's never dull at Chelsea, is it? Not dull at any of our clubs.
Okay, we're redirecting to African King. You get me? Big up to Rory as well, man. I saw your stuff, man. Big up to you. I appreciate it. You get me? We're always laughing around as well, but I appreciate that. But big up to you. And yeah, man, I appreciate you all. We're gonna redirect to African King. The least you guys can do, yeah, go over there. Tell him he has a TV raid. You get me? Subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, and then, you get me? And then if you can't stay, move on. Go over there, show his channel some love. Do you get me? And yeah, man, I see you guys in the next one. I appreciate everything. And we'll see when we go on live, man. We're probably going to be live in the next couple of days, tomorrow or after tomorrow. We'll pattern it. Do you get what I'm saying? We'll sort it out. And we're definitely doing the Hold That show. And I'm trying to see whether I'm going to do something with Don C or Tony or someone. I'm going to try to get someone on tomorrow or Tuesday. Tomorrow I might be on the Coppish channel on 4 o'clock if they don't change it. But I'll put the post out. So make sure you have the notifications on. So you get the posts, and also you get the notifications when I'm live and all that. But big up to all of you, and I see you guys in the next one. Peace. Big up Tasty Blues. You know what I'm saying? You just about made it. Wait, hold that, man, Master Blue. What's that?